Slovenia, a place with peat-free caves and animals as strange as they're a dragon slayer. Animals like this little guy. He's called an He's swimming for some reason, but he can walk too. Google describes him as an aquatic salamander. But he lays eggs. Well, she lays eggs. People used to call him a dragon. Since we are on dragons, there was one in Ljubljana, which is the Ljubljana symbol. But it was slayed by an awesome person named Jason of the Argonauts. Hey, wait, my name's Jason. Weird we were both knighted. All this talk, all these dragons and arms makes you wonder what other wild animals they have. There's our cousin Boyan, 500 grizzly bears, and a roe deer that only weighs 48 pounds when it's an adult male. There are a lot of animals in Slovenia, one species for every 1,721.94 square feet to be exact. That makes it so there are around 24,000 different species. The place where a lot of these animals are stored is Triglav National Park. This place has pretty mountains, like the ones people ski down. Bonus fact, the largest ski slope is in Slovenia. Triglav Park is Slovenia's only national park. The 3 tallest peaks are on their flag. Speaking of mountains, the first married couple that climbed Mount Everest was from Slovenia. Triglav aren't the only mountains, though. There are some with grapes on them. Does this mean jelly? No, it means wine. The oldest vine in the world is in Maribor. It is so big that it has its own address. They still make wine from the grapes it makes. To make grapes, the vines need bees. What do bees make? Allergic reactions and honey. There's really good honey that comes out of there. You know that cookies I just gave you? You know those cookies I just gave you? They have real Slovenian honey that my dad brought back from where my grandpa was born. Yeah, my grandpa was born in Slovenia. He came from a family of farmers, but that doesn't matter because of communism. There was this really bad dude named Tito. He ruled Yugoslavia for like 27 years until he dies 3 days before his birthday in 1980. Slovenia is part of Yugoslavia. When he died, all his buddies were like, no! But Yugoslavia was like, yay! But really quietly, because it would have gotten them in trouble. But Yugoslavia was still communist for like 12 more years. Then Yugoslavia was like, communism in general was like so last year. And Yugoslavia fell apart, and Slovenia was born again. So they were happy. They decided to celebrate. They were like, yay, we get the pay we deserve for the work we do. They could celebrate things like spring and fertility. They do this with silly costumes like this, and this, and this. The festival is called Kurintavanja. It is so cool, they have one in Cleveland, Ohio. They keep some of these costumes in a castle, which is in Ptoj. This isn't the only castle, though. There are almost 500 in Slovenia. The castle of Ptoj has a small museum with really cool stuff like a 10-foot sword and many other artifacts. The sword is almost as old as the salt business there, which is still harvested traditionally like they did 700 years ago. With all these cool things, why wouldn't you want to go to Slovenia?